Redecorating is a great opportunity to change not only the color of your walls, but the texture as well. Our next guest, Gary Lord, is a master at giving walls great dimension and texture. Hi, Gary.
Hi. How
Great
you doing,
to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Okay, we're going to be adding texture to walls.
Yes, it's a wonderful way to create a beautiful texture in your home. You can do all kinds of things with the product that we're going to show you today.
Okay.
And it's used on all kinds of areas. Like, for example, I use it a lot when you've had wallpaper and you've tried to strip it off and it tears up the wall surface and you got that ugly, nasty mess and you're wondering what you're going to do, how you're going to fix it. I use that texture to my advantage. And so I just add more texture to it by putting this dimensional aqua stone on top of it.
Okay, well, let's take a look at the effect we're going to create today.
Okay. This is the treatment that we're going to do today, and I'm going to show you how to use this product to make a stone block wall foundation. You can do many different things with it, but today we'll just show you how to do the stone. And it's really a pretty nice texture. You can use any colors you want to go with any decor, and you can see it's very dimensional looking.
It is. It's great. I love the shadow effect, too. Okay, so we start with any wall in the house. We can do this over wallpaper.
Yeah,
can we do this over paneling?
Yes, you can do it over paneling.
Okay.
Because the material is very flexible and it has a lot of breathing to it. And it's made of actual marble dust, so it's very strong. It's a very durable treatment. It's almost child-proof because it's so strong.
Okay.
It absorbs colors very well, so it gets impregnated all the way into the finish. So it's not just the color laying on top of it so it would scratch off easy. It soaks into the finish, so it's very, very durable, and the color gets impregnated very deep into the finish.
Okay, now because this is so durable and it's obviously going to last me a long time, if I want to come back later on and change a theme or a color in color of my decor, can I come in and just highlight or change colors?
You can change colors entirely. You could even put more texture on top of it. And again, if you do it on the wallpaper like we talked about earlier, you can just strip that wallpaper off like you would have, and then that texture comes off with the wallpaper that you had below. So there's benefits going over your existing wallpaper.
Well, great. I'm excited. Let's get started.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Okay. First off, what you want to do is lay up on your stone foundation a pattern that you like.
Okay.
A wonderful way to decide what your pattern might be is to go take photographs of real stone work in your neighborhood.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
like churches or a lot of museums have stone work, and then take pictures of what real stonemasons have done, decide what pattern you like, and then come back and replicate it. The job that I have a finished picture of, we did from a takeoff of the 14th century Warwick Castle in England. And we made our stones look just like the stones that they had really done in the 14th century.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to be doing a similar look today.
Right. So what you want to do, one important thing is you want to make sure that all of your lines are level, and you can use a level to do that because they look weird if they're all sort of whopper-jawed. So it's important to make sure that they're both horizontal and vertically level. So I use a level a lot to do that.
Okay.
And I've already laid up some lines over here on this side, and I'll just continue laying up the pattern. And I'll take my level and I'll put it up onto the area, and these levels have bubbles that indicate that if the line is straight or not. And you can see if the bubble floats right in the middle of the two lines, then it is a level line. So then I'll just go ahead and strike that line and connect those two together. And then I'll come over here. Now let's say I want to do a horizontal line. So I'll look for that bubble in the middle, and it's in the middle, so it's level. And I'll just strike that line all the way across. So I do basically that. And I can either lay up a very mathematical pattern where each block is like an 8-inch row and then 13-inch row, or I could do a field stone, which is sort of like a random pattern, which I'm laying up here. So choice would be yours as the artist, which way you would want to do it. And I will go ahead and quickly line up a few more lines. And then you would just carry that around the room. So basically, you just want to lay up your pattern throughout the whole room. And then once the pattern's laid up, we'll come and we'll use some tape to shield and create our grout lines.
Okay, is this tape we're going to use?
Yes, it is.
Okay, is this just masking tape?
It is. This is a 1/4-inch tape. Now, you can buy masking tape in a lot of sizes.
Okay.
You can buy 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, 1 inch, larger, 2 inch. But this because I want a small grout, I'm going to use a small tape, which is the 1/4 inch.
Okay.
I can show you quick, and then you can do a bunch of it yourself if you want.
Great. Let me hand that off to you.
One of the things that you need to know is we're going to put stone on top of all this. The aqua stone will go on top of all this. So I need to have...
the tape's going to be covered.
The tape will get covered,
Okay.
right. So I need to have a little bit of it come off onto my my baseboard or onto
like
the ceiling.
Just like a 1/2 inch over here?
Yeah,
Okay.
just a little bit over so I can find it later so I can pull it up.
Very good tip.
Well, trust me, I've lost it before. It's not a lot of fun. And so then you'll come over to like an area where you have a natural stopping point, and then I just take my fingernail, and I'll put my fingernail right against it, and I'll just pull. And the tape breaks very cleanly.
Okay, then I will give this a whirl.
And when you want to do it, you want to make sure that the tape doesn't go into your stone area, but you want to be able to also see your pencil line.
Okay, so I'm going to go beneath the pencil line then.
Beneath the pencil line or off to the side of it, because the stone then will cover up your pencil line, so it won't be exposed later on. It takes a while to mask out the room. It probably takes more time almost to mask your room than it does to actually apply the stone. Applying the stone, you'll see in a few minutes, goes pretty quick.
Now, am I going to just continue right off of here? I'm just going to go all the way down, because this one is a straight...
Exactly. If I were on a job, I would take that all the way down the whole length of that wall at once if it's a straight line. It's much faster that way. You're much more production-oriented. So it goes much quicker if you do it like that.
Okay. Can you do that?
Okay. And then I'll do one more just to show you how you connect an area. And actually, see, you put it on the top and a little off to the side, and you don't want it to go over, as you see it didn't, and then I'll just take it and stop it there again.
So you do want it to overlap on the tape, but you don't want it to overlap beyond.
Exactly, and the reason why is when we pull this up later, it'll pull that tab loose, and then we'll be able to find all the ones in the middle.
Okay.
So let me, would you like to do more?
Sure.
Because we'll do some more, and then we'll put some stone on, and we'll show you how it works.
I'm going to break a piece off, Gary, and I'm going to let you
we can both
continue on the other side so we can get this taped up. I am anxious to see how this works.
Okay. Because in reality, what I'll do on a job is exactly what we're doing now. We'll lay it up, we'll have a crew of people, maybe 2, 3 people, taping, and then we'll have one person just laying up the mathematics, and then that way it goes very quickly. And I always find it's more fun to work with people and have a crew of people, because then you can chat all day, and I like that part.
Now, how long have you been doing this, Gary?
Well, 25 years I've been a professional decorative painter, and I have a school now. And
oh, really?
Mm-hmm. So I teach how to do all this. We have, it's a lot of fun. So I do it for clients as well as I also teach it now.
I'm going to grab some more tape from you.
Okay. And I'll show you one other little trick here. One of the things is sometimes I don't want my stones to be perfect. So I'll take an extra little piece, and I'll take it and sort of bend it, and that'll create it so it looks like it's sort of a broken piece of the stone.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Right. So it's sort of like, you can do them anywhere you want. It wouldn't matter. You could, do any section. You just add a little extra piece, and you can even add 2 pieces, whatever. So it'll create a larger grout area in that section.
Okay.